Welcome back to Keeping Up with the Mustangs.
With only a few seniors left, let's look into Kinsley's senior year.
I'm here with Senior of the Week, Kinsley Claycamp. Kinsley, can you tell us what your favorite high school memory is?
Yes, I would have to say my favorite high school memory is probably the kitty committee.
And can you explain a little bit what the kitty committee is?
It's just a little group of me and my friends.
Alrighty, for the ones who know, right?
Yes.
Alright, so what are we planning on doing after high school?
Next year I plan to go to Washburn University in Topeka and be in their respiratory therapy program.
And you said for nursing, I assume?
For respiratory therapy.
Alrighty. So, as everybody knows, coming to the end, can you read what your card says?
Yes, my card says my dream is to be in a Broadway show.
Does that still hold the truth?
I do still love Broadway, but I don't think I'm going to be in a Broadway show.
Really? I could see you being at a Broadway show, just not for you, I guess.
Nope, not for me. I'd be a great Alexander Hamilton, though.
Alrighty, thank you, Kinsley. Back to you guys.
Alexander Hamilton? I think she would do awesome. Now let's look at Chloe's year.
I'm here with Senior of the Week, Chloe Martin. Chloe, can you tell me what your favorite high school memory is?
I would say my favorite high school memory is all the times me and Carter Gurman went skating on Friday nights.
Well, that does sound fun. I'd say that's one of the more original ones I've heard. I've heard most of the classes' senior memories, and I'd say that's pretty original for you guys, at least. And what do you plan on doing after high school? Let's get into that a little bit.
After high school, I plan on attending Kansas State University and majoring in music education, and I'll be a high school music teacher.
I was going to ask, high school, do you think you go any lower or higher? You pretty satisfied, I'd say, or content with high school?
High school, probably. College is fine, but not any lower than high school.
Alrighty, I know some people have their limits of who they want to work with or don't want to work with. And can you read to me what your note card says? These were from 6th grade.
Perfect. My dream is to become a veterinarian.
So I can see kind of that you want to be a high school music teacher. That's kind of changed over the years. Do you know exactly where that changed?
I would say this year it changed, I think.
Yeah. This year? Well, alrighty. Thank you, Chloe, for giving us the time for the Senior of the Week. Back to you guys.
I think being a teacher will suit her perfectly. Finally, let's look into the field day with the elementary schools.
Thank you for watching Keeping Up with the Mustangs. See you next time.
Class of 2025 seniors, Maddox, Ann, Aubrey, and myself signing out.